Most new investors make a fatal mistake. They see this number, the Zillow rent estimate, and think they've found a gold mine. Stop right there. That number isn't a fact. It's a guess. And in real estate, guessing is the fastest way to lose your shirt. I've analyzed thousands of deals using institutional-grade underwriting. I don't rely on algorithms. I rely on hard data and verified comps. That's how you build a portfolio that actually scales without becoming a full-time landlord. Today, we're doing a live autopsy. I'm taking 3 perfect listings and running them through my professional analysis spreadsheet in real time. I'm going to show you exactly why that cash-flowing property is actually a money pit in disguise. By the end of this video, you'll have the exact workflow to stop gambling and start investing with mathematical certainty. Let's get into the numbers. Most beginners make the exact same mistake. They find a Zillow listing. They scroll down to the estimated rent. The number looks great. They do a quick bit of mental math. Rent minus mortgage. The number is positive. They think they've found a gold mine. But here is the cold, hard truth. Zillow is an algorithm, not an underwriter. It doesn't know the roof is 20 years old and leaking. It doesn't know the actual vacancy rate of that specific street. It completely ignores the 10% you'll lose to professional property management or the $3,000 HVAC failure that happens in the middle of July. When you rely on these estimates, you aren't investing. You're gambling. You're buying a liability and calling it an asset. I've seen investors buy perfect deals on paper, only to realize 3 months later they're paying $500 out of pocket every single month just to keep the lights on. That's not passive income. That's a second job that pays you in stress and anxiety. If your analysis is based on a Zestimate, you aren't analyzing. You're guessing. And in this market, guessing is the fastest way to bleed your savings dry. Here is the truth. Zillow is a search engine, not an investment tool. If you're relying on a Zestimate to calculate your ROI, you aren't investing. You're gambling. To actually build wealth, you need professional underwriting. This means moving from guessing to calculating. I'm going to show you exactly how to do this by breaking down 3 real listings right now. To do this accurately, I use PropStream for deep dive data and Deal Check for the actual math. Let's dive into deal number 1. On the surface, this looks like a home run. Zillow estimates the rent at $2,200. The asking price is $250,000. At a glance, the cash flow looks great. But let's plug this into the professional underwriter. First, we look at the actual taxes. Zillow uses old data. In this zip code, taxes just spiked by 15%. Next, we add a 5% vacancy rate and 10% for property management. Suddenly, that perfect $2,200 rent is eaten alive. Our actual monthly cash flow, $42. One bad toilet leak, and this property is costing you money. This is how a Zillow darling becomes a portfolio killer. Now, let's look at deal number 2. This one is an eyesore. Zillow's estimated rent is low, maybe $1,100. Most beginners swipe left on this. But let's check the PropStream data. PropStream shows that renovated units in this exact block are renting for $1,600. The Zestimate is lagging behind the market trend. I plug the $1,600 rent and a $20K renovation budget into my spreadsheet. Now look at the numbers. Our cash-on-cash return jumps to 12%. This is the secret. The money is made in the data, not the photos. Finally, deal number 3. High rent, high demand. Zillow says it's a gold mine. But professional underwriting looks at the hidden killers. This condo has a $500 monthly HOA fee and a pending special assessment for the roof. When we add those to the underwriting sheet, the ROI craters. It doesn't matter how high the rent is if the expenses are higher. Stop trusting the estimate. Start trusting the math. Now, you can do this manually in a spreadsheet. But if you want to scale, you need professional data. I use PropStream to find actual market rents and owner motivation, not just a Zillow guess. For the actual underwriting, I plug everything into Deal Check. It handles the taxes, insurance, and ROI in seconds. It stops you from making $1 million mistake based on a feeling. When you stop guessing and start underwriting, your portfolio changes. You stop chasing pretty houses and start buying cash-flowing assets. That is how you actually build passive income without a second job. If you're ready to stop gambling with your capital, check the links below for PropStream and Deal Check to get started. If this breakdown helped you see the truth about Zillow, hit the like button and subscribe. Let's build that wealth.